In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to parse JSON in n8n efficiently, using a couple of different methods that cater to both JSON strings and objects. Whether you're tapping into API responses or working with raw text data, we'll break down the steps so you can confidently navigate and extract the information you need. First off, if your data is already in a structured JSON format that n8n recognizes, such as from an API response or the output of a previous node, you're in luck. You can directly access properties of these JSON objects using expressions. Let me show you how. In the n8n interface, when you're at the point where you need to use a JSON value, perhaps in a set node or as part of an HTTP request node's body, look for the expression button. This is typically denoted by a gear icon or perhaps an FX symbol. Once you click on this, you'll be able to navigate through the available data from previous nodes to select the JSON property you want to use. For instance, if you want to access a field named myField from the output of a node named myNode, you would write an expression similar to this: $mynode item.json.myfield. If you're working with nested JSON, you simply chain the property names as needed. For example, if there's a nested field within a parent object, your expression might look something like $mynode item.json.parent object nested field. However, if you're dealing with JSON that's received as a plain text string, for instance, from a web scraping process or a system that doesn't automatically parse its output, you'll need to manually parse it. This is where the function node shines. In your workflow, add a function node and then write some JavaScript to do the heavy lifting. Typically, you'll use the JSON.parse method to convert the JSON string into an object. For example, suppose you have a JSON string stored in a field named your JSON string field. You'd write something like const JSON string $input, item.json.your JSON string field, const parse data $JSON.parse JSON string, return JSON parse data. This code snippet will output a new item, where the parse JSON object is neatly placed under the JSON key. If you're seeking more flexibility or need to handle more complex data manipulations, the code node is a robust alternative. It functions similarly to the function node, but allows for more advanced capabilities. Lastly, if you're faced with potentially malformed or dirty JSON, maybe coming from AI-generated content or other unreliable sources, there's still hope. In such cases, you might need to employ a more robust parsing strategy. Consider using a custom JavaScript function within a function or code node. This function can first clean the JSON string by removing markdown fences or trimming unwanted whitespace, and then attempt to parse it. Incorporating a try-catch block around your parsing process can gracefully handle any errors that arise